next story this way. The Jaika. The police for crack now. How much more we?
Who are we?
Who are you? In your capacity as what?
Who be you?
Who be you? In what capacity now they casa? Ya Jaika. Na national can you cry? All right. Let's go to our next story based on this story we just watched. Right now, your home is saying Kophobia imagine say I bind that and a flower and no neighbor no. Ubeko unku abayin sa council no my inti there is a gentleman. I no kutatu. And nam office. Baba Yara Sports Stadium here. Amama maybe a free office wa two. Was our boss no say. Kakonia must see in it too. Our brank was a president. At my time say Obia evacuating the office no mudie. We the kind violence.
Take it by force.
Me her story no. Say friend Oluwa.
And in good. Bobby.
Inside.
Inside.
I'm not okay to be doing or inside. We'll fill out. Abu.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
You're welcome.
So I have a personal staff.
What kind of personal staff, please?
Yes. Maybe personal documents in there.
No, not for now, but you can.
Auntie, back to the studio as we are saying, episode 4. I brand here on the screens, no. You see a friend Oluwa. Oh no? And then Nkofo the camera is in so. And then on Nkofo bi Homa Boyra Baba Yara Sports Stadium home penny for no hono. Violence take it by force. The kingdom of God. Moon 2. Mamma no a permanent free office or just a funny good butum. Omo head next ni hey o tuno or pamono. Was say me person me fa me personal documents or so we need personal documents for her. The other final bag na the bedroom upon fako. Actually, what personal documents be a more be. Now she say there are 2 officers say we need you want to be Pico. I say cool. Pepe oh. Nah.
Oh, they are making first no. Say NDC in power. People are making it sound as if say without force near there, they can implement what they want to implement. It's becoming rudely. I say, Obia to me, you are pebia, Obia, sorry, to me, you are pebia, Obia, and kind of shame. Their staff, they are working. It's a bar. If the president is willing, so be your mouth. And I said they were appointed by a government, and they know that they have to leave. You don't need to take a tour to their office. Say me the tour because because they are not fostering good governance. In your definition as which student? Which law school? As in history, as in we are teaching say who never corrected the as the current police IGP and I say dancing offer to I think so say rather not go to IGP first.
I'm to IGP
until say president and name for.
So why can't they wait?
Until president has named the new IGP and
until then
to IGP. The more idea and say straight. IGP office no because at this point age na hoy. Obi afam ration nsem. How can you walk to somebody's office with a gun? Say PFU officer. Now I'm penny where one need who. So P ato Mudisafua Gubotum. Wo yan for wage, Yamia Patakra, yan for wage, Mamma Betnasa officer. So what is your problem? Mama, I say,
my worry is so change of government na ba court assassin frag assassin. Ana emra no so sesa abra change of government aba enya adwuma biem ya totum. So president in kasa ya ntimuti wo mugi taxpayers money di kwa no etimuti nya adwuma say we ekoso no we etu ehye no e fear and panic. And we so no enkyere mra bia ho na soma no
in the constitution as who
we dey na kyere we na ma amene so wa mo ka kyere dada say ase we Ndc nya we tuture ni we bonsam one of just we be na na mu di say etirimo do wa Ashanti original wo ho wo nua Ndc ni say we bonsam because such example say ekoso say we ase say it seems as John Dramani Mahama yanto abade yi no as we ku guitar the buy ya odubu na nado dan kwakom no wa ba be president and as ye tugu amanfo so a ye like as ye say
ya buy na
aban ba da ben anya ban da na enya Mahama na ni mu na it seems as NGB na ba Mahama na enimu na eno bibia nim mama sha ase kase kama me nyina ebo na ba so afre so muso na makire na mudi nsem husi akwa ude wa say na adi we abari ade chepe ade be chepe was ade another year be sabe base say another NDC for so asakwa ko gina ha asakwa ko break we and omako ayeden
omo she no mo fabi no
ye nipa
ni ewem na aden
ye moden yanto aba de yimu ana yanto aba na de mo bare so adentina eye John Dramani Mahama won so te what this why say me dey
what the statement about say he would do obetu omo we so tu omo nyina so yenja dia ye
exactly ye ni Mahama ni mu ana
oh can't bother what
won come on nya arrest obi a wo ye sansem fun we okrom ha e de en no and abena let back to the NPP4 mom won sister mami a wo esa office wa nim say wa unya ketwe wo ba bia biem wote wo ye den
say a political appointment
pakunia ma so free office won ko
oh be head of institution na a political appointment it is high time your party leave and mo bi embe yo basa
and now catching a bush and force wo be free na hanana
no, but you know, say a political appointment. There will be a time if my government leave office, I have to pack.
It's about also coffee. Yes, and also have vacated from her. Or have another head will feel fiazi. Now, I can't answer your corner. I found alcohol. Oh, and now me come fee. When you be a quite in the fee. It's in another cold fee. Also, coffee.
All right. Say, my big fosi can say a political appointment dear was a one so or has to be see na was starting a pack home and came out a gentleman called Olua Sana Nidino was given his name is Olua I would do to our Kobabaya Sports Stadium akwa ye a man for a free office or the twist man paying be so I'm not to the office mo say PA or 2 months to the key man Emma or they just a penny so or no so no or pamone free near office and he say if you were appointed politically by the previous government if it was a political appointment now the age made DDR at this point you know yes PFU office NDC force a PFU office and time on be pian when be how MAM become social media man I don't know why but
Oluwa ne nam ho say do ne nam ho na omu nyina bi say ofisi yidimi ka omasem aden ayese otwi ben o enum so for the way
anyway
makuro ne dampan makuro na se kuro ne hwesofo ase eni obi a eni mra bi e ba kuro ne ho ban ye wi a ye de opa bi na ofa ne ho di kwa
okay if you call the camp of the Gomoa Central MP and a story I baby a puzzle A+. A plus no bonyo. And a cobble MPP government. And he was disappointed. Yes. A plus or bonyo, what no cobble MPP government. He was disappointed. in disappointments no ne bufui manike kan so many kwaso keka nyina afa
MPP appointment no mo say no o misuse office no mo yi na bi
and that was how it was supposed to be.
Okay, no over time PP
And to say no was say A plus alleges that a high-profile minister from MPP government was involved in contracting assailants to kill Ahmed Swale. So we are ba na A plus and some walker or the next slide in say. Last year, I was invited to the CID headquarters to provide information regarding the murder of Ahmed Swale. During the meeting, I identified a high-profile minister from the previous government who was allegedly involved in contracting assassins to carry out the crime. I also disclosed my source, a highly credible one, in the presence of the CID director. It is critical that the CID director updates the public on the process of the investigation and indicates with justification whether additional time is required. At this point, it appears the matter has been sidelined. If no update is provided within 48 hours, I will invoke my authority as the Member of Parliament to formally summon the Ghana Police Service to brief Parliament on this case. Should that fail, I will utilize my Facebook and other social media platforms to update the nation on what I know about the matter, which shall include the name of the alleged perpetrator. Moment here, some before A plus can be bringing and say. Also last year, or no A plus no, or a friend no, or CID headquarters, so Ramekanasam. They will nimfa Ahmed Swale asam na ho because now I can't say be our social media ne so. Tema police invited and said they will nim no brabeka. Okoye no so obo high profile ni bidin papa bidin no what previous government in him, that is the MPP government. Na wo the police ayi omani omon kasai. Na ono A plus no. What need to me as Gomo Central MP. What they formally invite the Ghana police to explain to Parliament why Omomema updates be was awesome now. Yes, I swear one social media platforms or no, and also a bit more cassette and tema will be RTB. Aboni Pakron Sudin to a 1 2 1 3. Over to you.
Member of Parliament. Hey.
One second, position.
Jai. Power is talking, authority is talking. Member of Parliament. You start here, Jumano. I like the fact he doesn't want the issue to rest. He wants to do justice. He wants to take things up. Okay. I think that somewhere last year when A plus was invited by CID and as a police of headquarters, Marco Church and Ndc. There have been a grace period over months. Why didn't A plus at that time and raise the issue and raise the concerns? Say Mako maintain Monka by wait to become an MP before raising this issue. Afe na bayaba. Yeah. On the other hand, it is good. Say when you to me, he wants to bring the perpetrators to order near dear to help in investigation. Why are dear? But children someone will sit at the back and work and say, "Wait, he just wants to let MPP feel, say, "Muni power." Afe na mema banya bana say afe na me so many power. I want to show you guys where power lies.
My stories are many, please.
It is good, say he will contribute to finding who did that. By the end of the day, you are leaving us with so many questions to ask.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dennis about you by uncle.
Me who say Ghana na yewo no so one bo ho ban na one hwe won so ye obi kun free. Ye mra ni krom ya. I can say it on authority, say, Mra, and shada, and yet, my papa be a woman. Tama A plus ebeka say eye kind of saying Ahmed sorry ye nipa yekun no one fra IGP idampare no friend of Kobi and omko na say this is my kind of saying
ono one from we invite ono
one no che say edi kan one che say on police ni be invite no ma one
but say invite no call
was so IGP no apart from IGP onu obi anhia
in his assertion say I was invited to the police headquarters
it na IGP obey video obo IGP say on the police ni be any because one the end of the day no odi kan yes video bi no odi kan ye video ba ko ma so nya police fo bi ko share ansa na sa second one be on IGP ko share was the police phone ko share and no mo free nipa na wo bo no suspect say on na akunu no ni police ni ba ko free no ka say na A+ abeka fi na fi no na akwa say we threat it no only obi ani say IGP nkwa no so ni share on that was the last time we share ya fi no ka say and yen fan say me nam sim me kum FASO and I say me nim obi okum FASO with the evidence na ba yen na ni kum so adenti na yen fa kwa me A+ any the nipa ya bo ni de ni ko gina mlanim ni emu say A+ evidence way where's your evidence where's your proof now if any musa nipa say evidence wo gina mu picture na say video wo gina mu no now on show up to a can say court na ke court we ni asemu wo kan say asemu ni ayi because we tell see slam and one akwada din so if any nipa na the high profile one when here yes yen kan asem wo ha won tina say bi ntimi kan asem and oluwa asem wa yen ntimi kan asem on krofon etim kro tantan basa yetim tisi ya yet was ye what ye will be a court at the jail for 18 years for the where man for one maya yet ye need 3 just a young dream quetry a young man Ghana ya just some run and running down the bed and just a young yard so IGP ukuta evidence in the wife even though can Japan crab a boy IGP said tama no ye akra can say original commander JB Dankwa wuye yes IGP or IGP or not the evidence in Nama only the kum can say JB Dankwa why say was a police for evidence and that's what me prosecuting for food okromia let's ye kumwa ye kum kwa because nipa ne ye use high profile there be na mo do so it nipa ne ye titi wo aban mu a ana say wo ye titi na say ntimi kana sema ye okumwa wo kum kwa so oni aba be say no one is above the law no one is above the law.
Okay.
Sa book ni etim film.
All right.
For constitution because no one is above the law. Obi okrum ha. Yen ka obi asem okrum ha. Obi kun free okrum ha. E koso okrum ha. Ya ba say no one is above the law. And then no ma question week be master. Then the next time say name say me say 2025.
All right. This story na Kwame Asari Obeng known as A+ ono Oyegomo Central MP ono na ache na adwene e won sama esiye emebi a etwamu a yesi nkofo bi akokum Ahmed Swale o say police asema ode beto mu nimu no momo ahwe anka ho asema he himself will formally invite the Ghana Police Service to Parliament to give reasons why they've not updated the public on what he said previously. And yes, also he will use his social media platforms to talk and bring people who were involved in those incidents. And in that incident years ago, no, or the omo beba mama for hunu di see now no when inviting the wabeka say radio monfa eno enya asem enfama no eno na Kwame A+ e de atodwa enu ada nti ye ne wamam 48 hours ene twamu a wo chena nyame ya adom a wo invite mo na samo ba na mo akasa papa bia parliament ho a on the Facebook live no wo say what the high profile person now bonding from the previous government, that's the MPP government no what ne beba amamfo hu no de wo ye nti ene maka kire mo abedwa for so akire mo adwene wi yen call your next story ni so on that note say mami bia call court yes wako wiade say onya asem na call court mami ne call court no omo kasa no na judge ni busa ne say mami wudifu ana wudibim o se bo wona bibi gu tiri so de obeka no ene wo mu eye Burkina Faso for president Ibrahim Traoré ono wa kire mu say saa de na gu mu tiri so no bibi gu mu tiri so no eno from the colonial time any e decide we go mutiri so nti mamon ka no kore wig na hyehyɛ mo no mamon ka no kore ne nka no kore kete kora wɔ na aban nti wono de waka akyerew munyi sade ne mfiri muti so ne enyi mfiri muti so kyena enyi mfiri muti so ade kyenye na wono na ban no he is into promote culture nti he is not into entertain any British and colonial rule nti ono de waka akyerew mo say ade na gu utiri so no yifiri uti so na we should find a more cultural and independence way of dealing with the government in their society or dealing with the judges, not say we good so ashakut kakraka and but mind you so we gonna go judge for it so no and no people say it as a formal dressing or as a dressing a defoul from other people. This shows you are a judge. This shows say you're a pastor. Now they say I'll see a free honor. What is he bringing in, and now how are they going to be identified as judges? Apart from this week, because we're going able to tiriso obi who say be able to tiriso enti na no le
yes abuna
ma me no wona be good tiriso chirichim ni enko
but I know say I want to understand him say he wants to have a different approach to law any dressing near the nyina. Yes, it is good. He can change it. Obiana ni kuru me change it. But that is also the way you don't say we omu lawyers, omu judge for. So I don't know how ono sasana you be identify usan crofone say oh breya okwe or a lawyer ni or a judge ni or court. I don't know how. But we live to see said the traditional way he is talking about no there will be some way I bet me identify lawyers and all that. But aside that, he hasn't questioned Omujuma Omoye, but just the assume Trisuno. Aside that, I think we are very fine.
Okay, Mamim Bisa Sembiwaha. Dennis Obajimba. We all know say President of Burkina Faso by why not just say colonial rule in there or why ama no cultural heritage of Burkina Faso. He wants to be independence. That's what he's saying. And in that process, was say that barrister wig wo buti no ye free ho. Inti say ye free ho. Ye de dey na be show mo, that is one. And secondly, sa wig we shawa, you are highly respected. That barrister wig no, shawa, you are highly respected in the society. Am for who say and a formal dressing judge no ashe. And then ye nimwa till this time. And now that the president of Burkina Faso is saying he wants to be independent, he wants the culture and heritage of Burkina Faso to be sustained in that country. I will ye free on dean and I will hear what they be and I dear now how are these people going to be identified as judges?
Adie bi a wo ya emo bi ansasa no emfa ho me yen ni pack twen say e fata wo bi ye highly respected ni de kan ho emfa fa so bi amma Ghana kranke ma bo modern na ye judges for ye yi from tiri so kreke be me de because I'm not sure no krampo no sad we mi na keka ho bi ye yi o mi na firi ho because e bia ono de the way e betimi aboa betimi because one as you to me bi man krofu bia na krofu kro bi so asha say you use their own power e de ye niam bi because ebi o hye wig no opeso hye agwese am we school this time around onya hye openness atane na hye onya hye wi anu no the duty and ka dwuma ye nurse wo ye no no mfa ho okwa no mi na phone so wo atare no opeso hye and bibli na so ko school because of say obenya sa wig na hye and me hwe me ndie mu na me hwe ba bia me pick my ifra wig no mo ye no white na say ye dwene obi e wo dwene bia wo nyansa wo nimdie intino ye fa ne say one can natural unya mfudwuna ye ma odwene na artificial mo ahye na che say ampa wo nimdie e wo nyansa wo betimi de abo oman no eti eni we ya bubutu ti so ya anya ne black anya ne green ye ne dwene form aye de hye o ye da be hye na wo ntimi nwi no oman na ibe ye futiri na mo wanga so na na mo ye fa bi mla Ghana na akwa sa man we no na me ye penese so am na ba Ghana akwa ne ye onimdie o ye bia akwani ni bi oye bia and ohwe ne ma ne toto ye a woni eye Burkina Faso ofo e kwana utimi se kemu so mu jan wo sa ye young Contrast to be more than 20 years crowd, can be warm. And then Kokurafo, I said, for more be guha, we're treating them. Kokurem, chicken and not trying because of say, or influence or sika, near to a barman, who are about half good qua. Nakagana, Wahana, Kiefo, be out, Gunya 50 plus a Konayan to a barman. For the young people, I'm much my year, Juma, Ibrahim, Satra, as one, and I Juma warrior. Sika or no make it the good use of Sika when you crumple. It is I know me, Giddy say, Abana, dear woman, who owns and for so be any so. Omit me prosecuting Pebia, a your one as a personal interest. Where I asked a expose, oh, Krumha. She had it for no, I just wanted to come power. Ubo grown what is a corruption, qua. Okay, and can say and come because woman make it to a more room here. We are no more 10 more room. A design your man and you medium room here. And at this time around, yes, we are rock, BURKINA FASO fast as say, enemy support no.
Okay.
But I like the change the gentleman is bringing to his country. Yeah. The fact so or a military guy or a military man all right, but
that's a way I can say who come be now the cast me no. For second car or no the Omar car back.
And that is yes.
Simple.
No problem in them room had a kunya back was a back with the Vietnam AD.
Or a young guy and he foresees so many things I wasn't in mind a change and I think he's on the right path. I just don't want to look at the military aspect of it, but look at the way or the person the changes about Nemaimuno. That is what we should look at.
The end of the term will be to marry near the BURKINA FASO. You mean the Bejevis Accord or what?
Oh, and your moon. The drone
no, will be 18,000 euro per 1 hour.
As if say US.
Private jet Ukrumha. 18,000 euro per boy. Almost be 3 billion 1 hour. Then another father than them Krumha, Eddie higher drink Ukrumha. You can't say me, I can ask him. Would them John Domain Mahamas on starting with private jet in him, who was a merchant.
Then I'm by a moya shimmy and you.
You are
Kasasa.
Yabre.
All right, let's go to our next story. Young corner, minimally couldn't tell Papa Bia. Is that story necessary?
Yes,
and let's go to another story. I'm a Samai. You see, or conphobia be show. Conphobia be show, so you comfort.
Yes, so conphobia on me and
yes, a conphobia shama samai so you comfort. Now I'll come or you do sini and you do a normal country, do a normal country. Nanche Munin and Sadi could enter Yasha conforno, Yashin baby or some and say, yes, what could police need bisika? Say, or Babuana, be bew, say be bew, any, deben, Sani Becano. At the end of the day, police need enough uncle for, I could say, or fraud your uncle for because we're fraud your no police nino. Ye name the police need a course walk or GD, now so police need chilimu or say, conform a fraudino. A branty, any a branty back, is so me a conform, I'm so me a conform, more come.
You don't know conform.
Dear, what to back on any back.
Now we know what to any
beyond the police in this one quarter.
Only a bonnet part.
Yeah, so on one Casson is wanted to add the idea. Moment here story.
Ọmọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ àzáwọ̀ ọ̀pá ọmọ sọ ọmọ yẹ dèsì fún ọ ọmọ sọ ọmọ yẹ dèsì fún ọ ọmọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ àzáwọ̀ ọ̀pá ọmọ sọ ọmọ yẹ dèsì fún ọ báàkú ni ṣàwọn fún kámẹ́rà ní bọ́gà ọ̀ni ọ̀sẹ̀ yẹ dèsì ní ọ̀pá ọmọ bìyà nkọ̀fọ́ àzá mo ti sọ́n pé bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ẹ̀ wọ̀ ọ́nù mo bí ọmọ bí àwọn jí adé jí náà bí àwọn yàrá náà ó di títà àbúbọ̀ náà ó di nyàmá ṣe ó di bẹ́ẹ̀ wá. Jini nyina pie sia peja sa de no peja ni nyina hwe ni mo si o mo di esikafo o blog kwa ono mo di ma gwa se blog mo di ma gwa se blog ana mudi ntumago kita chicha won se busum ana mudi chichi blog one table for passport for personal money as one na we no so be say shaka na ni brother ba show hey jimana shaka na ni ya fa o se ni baudi ka so ya dai
engo
ya fa o se fe me you say so ya dey now so ya dey
also amalam ni
yanko
what Ghana economy will do to the youth. They be nie. Oka ko yeso edusini na malem ni just to get kakra obedie. No we use microphone sa kwa. But anyway, at least at the end of the day no obi ehu echire na was stopping no. Na police no ko yede. Oko jedie. They passion. But on a more serious note, Nyaman Kitten saying where it leads us no. It leads us to so many bad things. Youth, yeah, or a brand a young guy, you could have bet me and fry you, but you also defrauding Crawford. So, dear, I can't sim. Ebi akakrebi no hu, but what they are found, there was all day. I just Crawford sika, edinu kwa. And also a farm brebia, and Obia come which yes, and yammy, Yamana Parky. Nina, I would bear lesson, but Sikana no ajedi kwa, ajedi, abandon.
Dennis Obajimba, yes, sir.
Enye sa konfo no nko an say ye mo sa won say nyina ani age because we konfo and most of churches are sofofo bebre na say etimi pam mo bebre na especially Victor Kwabena ho ahwani a ono na nam no wonye sofo
at this particular moment enye sofo asam ne yeka
oh ye ko be spiritual yi bia mo ye flo bebre na ye flo do krom ya bebre na buye ma me ne papa no ma etimi anko school anko achi bebre na buye ma edwetire kra hye all because of say well on here konfo ne yes na ya wo dwen no
ho
oh and besides oni hwe ka go bi o bibi a ko betro challenge am say wo ye be ma fansa so bibi mo because oni hwe na bibi esi amasam ya mo keka mo say ye dey see wo so tum so ye born 300 and something charges agrada e dey na dey aye no on the legally o e never mram abon charges more than 360 something charges ba ko kro timi dam 18 years and wonam ha
charges ye counted back
Anzenanga.
And I could do 300.
And I could do 300 and something charges. Flood one when in a debate now, if for back be about 300 and something charges. And yet, I'm glad that one of them crema or cobasa, sabit me, the shankum beam. Me say, a year confontino in a bossy. But ye were a suffer for or more require call of them grum or when you suffer for Yaminimum Ayaza and them cruma. You know them, but before some every show out on then Jenny Yemiano minimum any I will feel oh we antichrist. Pay am something now, yes, but any penny has society, no.
Uncle, yes,
you call him. Me say kronia ye nyina no Abraham kasa na kasa enye nasem ye krom bebre na ye nyina me say teach no ye say both aya konfo ene eye kase asofo nam krom ya the easier way so betima bu obi aye nye ohwe so be konfo ana so be sofo but ye na etu eni asi eye konfo because akonfo de echiri wo mo ya abonzamfo but abonzamfo kese pa ya asofo binim e wo krom ya their biggest problem pa so for na me so for crack am because one adrian omodibu asori ni nyina je say to rob you indirectly robo
okay
na I have to corrections of my afa di kan ya won robo me
oda mo me no be ye ya che papa me no mienu
ye be
ya bana
so of my na for college ndi ko fie
it won robo me won robo me indirectly won robo me
I don't want the whole actually
adi kan
adi ko fie ana mo
you saw me be fie me see you so dem obiem
na mo yede
o say
na mo yede
ese ke che no because wa asoro no kro na nti odi asoro nsika ni dwane
they want police akwache
in the first place we go to okay mu kra no asori no wo asori wi a ye wo mo kan ska wa asori dem hu in this of my fa collection bo e de to ne ka mu say kiwa o e konfo
Oh yes, okay, yes, say the new in the quick because I never will have message so krum ha. Uko Uganda ho. Hey, President Obai who say.
Uko Uganda na be.
Now they say in the TOD Cabro Chan was him da. Edi yes wo UK. Oh mo weather no kwenim but into the whole President ne ba ya ready. Obai who say I saw the hand in mind. And na ya teacher adwene ya to man case expression ya maame no ya papa mutrim. And o muntimi nkomba. And ya show nkom and ye be show nkom in the minute bia so akoye adwuma ogina park so kababa wo be hu obi a bo se woni na me fi o say ya na me fi ra ma wo tumi ba me fa no oh na me bia wa so mopa o prakra na and na mopa na kababa obi bo ne mpai bo so se wo se tie se nwom and na die hu me kuno and na die mopa mpai bo die and so tro na so say hu me kuno die maybe na die kai sam na say aden
okay
dia
waka bi wa kire wadwene wa ya de pa
busafo abra menye hwe ekuro ni bo omo se ekuro
ya ase ekuro ni bo ya mu se ekuro ya ase abusafo ene na odunsini ni okonfo awo amasaman police ni se wazano 10,000 Ghana cedi. Now my point is intika police ni nkwanza o 10,000 Ghana cedi dia enka we no kan fa ho nyesa wazano 10,000 Ghana cedi wa hunu wakọ ho o ko boa me akwhye ami akwhye ne bosu ne konfo ne kom ne dunsi ni
obi afa ni case
ma yes you know so ko be position ne kwase ne
ko be position no na police police na ko position wa amasa my konfo ho wazan why police na ko position wa amasa my konfo ho wazan
position na fa
ai unye ndu IGP u see to IGP na fa ma ho ana ko for na juice kadi ese unye ndu commander wo so wa ko konfo so ma unye commander wajo 10,000 ai when ya bra ko all right. Let's go to our last story on this.
Oh, they be.
Abayebi. And slay queen, he said, we are slaying, baby. Where's we'll appear free before and after. Who say, Abayana generate come our jenny back to watch and mutum. Just one over 2 and more free fear, dear Pia Bonting. Now, yes, one uncle for being a PA, mamma being a PA. Na mema ne fa ni PBA no ade chen ye hu so wona mabonte ye se wa bodam wo bi so na kana sem they don't use her they don't dump her mama ye video number
they use
okay and otune week otune baga twene okuta toa so ya ode betwitwa minim se na busuafo na akoso ne mu no say concerned people on manam street ne mu so na so ne mu dia I can tell but at the end of the day no wo bodam wo kro ni opie ba e ko ba ya also so no for kaka ni chain da ne kom kakraka na wig ni bracelet na so ma de address ye okọ oba ya atade ne hye ne na no wo de bodam enti na yen hwade say obi pie okay o de yen
obra ye boy aye bra church Jesus say okọ no o fifi address ye na ne maame ana se ne nua ba bi to no fo say sister enko tena fie ana be se me enko asore kra se de odi amoke
na before so be kan
anko mfa
before so we conclude wasam no yen ya to so de abodi o ye nya kase ye be pia ye be pio
nothing will change o
ye be pia ba na pa no so kwa he medu fie be kwa kodi wachi if you watch as pia ko pu na so I just say 12 days of Christmas dey fa ni agro Into what one you lucky and I just say I don't for money to offer. But mind the people are only mupi. You hold him.
And I make
A girl you how him boy no who now was so penny now so to now I pretty. No dear.
during Christmas
we them say your frampa.
I offer, said they will can I offer. Yes, I have a dream way. Not crazy. Eh? I ask some more. So all can you share that can your cousin sister? For we can't find a cock. I say they be inviting was Minkwa media. Minkwa invite him into Minkwa and Meko. And I find ye chin ye show why ye do coffee. Eh? Ye consort times no be brave piece or omun crow. Omun chilo muchia quine, and I may quaha. Debbie. And all I said me piabawai, and one no. On Chesa when I may quab now, and I may qua now, may quahow, and one on. I said, made them one no, or the no, or on Crobia, Bibi Cotton Safany, a pay chiraquine. Mummy and Fanyan 2 life on Cacra. Nyansa, yan fan to life on. Near money ye. Yes, I never to it.
Then is so bad, Juniper.
I have to say more. Yana, young my gun. What's the whoop, you know? Miss Bemme be what to say, can as soon as dear pa, I think about way parting to was in for her bemen. I asked an I go broke and yes, I can cash him with them in penal, with a dini, sir, but over quack or pet you win your own channel for Monsieur Flood. Flood is beyond spiritualism in the year, Juma. Oh, you see, whoop here, when you say, Bibica Crabby see you, and yes, who mean a Johnny. Obey a job because one of the why be.
Yes, I'll cry now. Yamuanum be any sawunum. Yamuashi be any sawashi. When ye be that, or ya ba cona fan it to or ya ba
will be better comes when I can cool.
Eh, was a song. Told you ever made for our bread.
Now, I appear not on a more sanctity of any calipo. So I gave you now I come three.
Caliponetta, that's what we worship.
Try it by force impress. By force impress. Or impress
and come. I didn't experience be that. Okay, I don't know who got me the minimum yet. Oh, I didn't mean, say me Pia. Me Jimmy dear to chop more business of Munimi and Sabines men, the meeting my yarn, and oh, we are movie, open my petition, Yamasem, the miss meeting my yarn, no, miss meeting. Oh, Yaf been a quay on guy minimum, yet, any those stuff over by now, team triaso. Oh, what seems a guys will be in the sea by
and making. What you have on him yet. I found it
because I will swim you from Muslim quantity.
Oh,
and what you want to call the
yeah, powder that I don't want free. Oh, you soon say,
and you must say, I course to see one out your 2 who be. I will be a young one which are against that when you're against the we. Unumuya, you do better level, or be free. Oh,
Abusha for but on a more serious note, so who PF especially your bar. Our Christmas, Nimu, be a Christmas, cry holiday be, and I'll be invited if you want to. And that's won't shed any nipa cra, mammy, crowunia, crow for be. So, in case some of Shamia, me were who could do her cry now, over to me the whole location, I send you be. And I say, over to me the telephone number, I send you be. Me will be inviting me pay a check, aside to say,
wow,
I send me a boys AP, will be inviting me pay a check. Me made you be a chin piano joa. Either say me now for 4 girls be a minimum, and I say me boy and I'm nichi boko. But aside that, no, say minimo baby. Now invite me say MPA, Yanko Hasaya. And you won't get me.
Let the young girls understand this fact. Say, Abraboya Yeboy, and you'll be an between Abo Brown the same way. So what if you know when you'll be invited what police and betche? Don't force yourself and impress anybody by going out. Some may pay and I'm anyway when they are invited or some me and could be. Wouldn't him know? Would the chile for your day? Eh?
And the public
day. Why wouldn't baby a walk? Wouldn't him wouldn't a chi? Wouldn't him baby a quack who know? Nay, I say, yes, show. No, but I know how I will be. Are they? Let's be serious with the life I year born. As a fact, when you get into your 20s, no, menin to no be to for. And I said, me and a male bomb me bra, me and a male bomb me bra, and my minion, I pe.
Oh, Baba Betuye.
Babato.
Okay.
It's a quite
And to say when you Mrs. Wenini, we a young girl, that's a whoopia, crafty, cra, mamma koha, Mrs. me koha, and now madam for me koha, cra will be now in case of anything, young friendly pacro. Now, Becco now my near who I did bet you were here, or Bodamnam Street anymore. I just say, young who dear corso. Into ya cra, Nipacona on your mupino, especially sa boys better for Mugu came no my before Baba Queffy. Fear now, mammy, which on more hen on say, or foul or banner or nuts not came, none sisters, switching a whole hen on the only or a guy, only you pew, only a stray, one of boys, the dear grow near Bojoso. Why, because you may not know, a biana say will be a quiz or condom trauma, say a command, we toffee D, say a command D, at FASO or bottom, when a bush and food maybe on a more. And so about them, make us say one quantity into one crowd will be a Timpacho. Let's caution ourselves about that. Mamma, if I do my DNC, I say,